Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons, the Transformers. Robots in disguise.
Isn't that like the point of the channel, so that we can talk about nerdy stuff?
Yeah, but the point of the channel is just for me to get video editing experience. Everything else is really just icing on the cake.
Fair enough. Anyways, we're back, folks.
Yeah.
And we're talking about why this channel exists.
This channel exists mostly for all of us to just get practice in things we need. You need help socializing. I need practice at editing. Ian needs help playing games that aren't just Gears of War. Everybody gains something.
TJ needs to learn why Assassin's Creed sucks.
TJ needs to gain a set of tastes. Patrick needs to learn about not being
Cheers,
mad.
Hiroshi eating.
I was gonna say, Patrick needs to not learn to let go of things. Rob needs to be on the channel more, but he lives in Toronto now, so that's not gonna happen.
And Jimmy wants an excuse to play Winback.
He'll probably get it eventually. But then again, we're never playing Winback on this channel.
We have to make a second channel just for Winback.
Oh god. I thought what I was gonna say was that just to fuck with him, we should invite him to play Winback and then not record it.
Oh my god. You have to do it before this episode comes up. Oh my god, Jay. Oh my god, you have to do it.
Oh,
please
god.
Let me be there for this.
That would be hilarious. I'll try. If I can ever organize it, I'll try. Actually, it shouldn't be too hard. He's off school now. Or at time of recording.
Awesome.
You know, I once envisioned a Spider-Man game where there was a Doc Ock boss fight that worked on this principle.
Where he had giant claws that fucked up the battlefield?
No, his claws were actually supporting the battlefield, so you had to fight him carefully or he would drop it and kill you both.
That actually sounds like a really good mechanic.
So the entire idea was like you had to constantly check and recheck that you've webbed his hands onto the field. So that he can't actually let go of it. And that was supposed to be like the gimmick of the fight, where you're just constantly making sure you actually have him tied down.
I like it.
Because that sounds like a Spider-Man kind of thing to do.
No, don't die! No, don't die! Oh, thank God. No, he got shot through me!
By a sniper
rifle. I tried to
rifle.
meat shield for him. God damn it. I think I have to do this whole segment over again.
Oh, that sucks. Wow, this is...
Or it could crash.
Did it crash?
I think it crashed.
You see, I have imagined this is what a Transformer sees when you fuck up the transformation sequence.
Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna do something that may or may not destroy this recording.
It destroyed the recording.
Like...
well, whatever, I already started the recording.
Okay.
It's fine, whatever. So yeah, he didn't disrupt the recording, but I had to fix it anyway, so it's whatever. We're back. Sort of.
I fixed it with my basic tech support solution of turn it off and on again.
Yep. Oh shit, did you ever see that joke recently of, 4 engineers walk into a car. The car fails to start. The mechanical engineer suggests it's a problem with the engine. The electric engineer suggests it's a problem with the battery. The automotive engineer suggests it might be a clutch issue. The IT engineer suggests that maybe they should all get out and get back in again. You know what? It wasn't until I found out some of the shit Jimmy had to deal with on his job that I've realized that tech support is both a curse and a blessing.
Oh yeah, being tech support is like the worst. On one hand, it's a super easy job that you can do with your eyes closed. On the other hand, the idiots you have to deal with, just oh my god.
Did you break my computer by uploading that Firefox thing? What?
Yeah.
Actually, and I know how much of a joke it is of turn it off and on again. You wouldn't believe how often that is not only the solution, but the question, did you actually plug it in, comes up.
Yeah, please make sure it's plugged in.
Hurry it up, Wheeljack! I'm starting to lose my paint! Just a little longer!
Wheeljack, I understand that you're trying to reassure us here, but we're at 20%. That's not just a little bit longer, that's a, I'll try to go faster. You useless piece of light bright bullshit. Goddamn, I am getting Bayonetta flashbacks.
Man, I really wish there weren't as many protect Wheeljack sequences.
I really wish there weren't as many Wheeljack.
I don't even
End
like
of statement.
Wheeljack. Like, I don't even have an opinion on him.
He's not worth it. Fuck you, Scrap Pat.
Like, at least with
Or
Bumble...
no, that was Kickbag that we decided was Patrick now. Because of the hat.
Like, at least with Bumblebee, I know I don't like him.
At least with Bumblebee, you know where you stand. But with these goddamn...
Filthy neutrals.
But with these filthy, what's his name?
Wheeljacks.
With these filthy Wheeljacks, who knows? What makes a man go so Wheeljack? Was it lust for power? Women? Or was he just born with a heart full of not being a good character?
Also, his health just went up. Just so it could go down again, I guess.
Problem solved!
No, he's a flyer.
Well, I mean, I suppose that was wishful thinking.
Fuck, really?
Look, he's... oh, okay. Right. This AI is slightly better than I gave it credit for. I figured he would try to snipe through the wall.
Nah, Platinum's a little bit better than that.
I keep forgetting this is Platinum we are dealing with. If it's a gameplay thing, they actually know what they're doing. Oh, by the way, you know what I actually didn't realize until recently?
What?
Mad World is Platinum. In
Yeah.
fact, it's their first game.
Seriously, that was their first?
Yeah, or at least
Holy
their first as Platinum.
Shit, man. They were, like, good from the get-go.
Yeah. Man, we should play that game on the channel, because it's one of my favorites on the Wii. Actually, it was my first character action game.
I think it might be the only good game that's entirely black and white. Well,
It's
and
the only
red.
one I can think of. I actually can't come to my... 50% of Undertale is black, white, and red.
Oh, fair enough.
So are we gonna count that as... Because, like, that's the fighting segments, which are actually a really good part of Undertale. Regardless of whether you're fighting or just doing the
Pacifism run.
pacifism run. The fighting scenes are good.
That is the sign of a good game, where it's fun no matter what route you take.
Goddamn. Also, the music in that game is so good! Like, I fucking downloaded it and listened to it in the car.
The soundtrack?
Yeah. The boss fights, like, I don't know if you've ever heard the boss fight music from that game, but it's, like, some of the best boss fight music I've ever heard. Because it's a good blend of chip tunes mixed with, synthetic band.
Nice. Oh god, Wheeljack's getting sniped.
Wheeljack is getting his ass kicked. Again. What the fuck? You just spin dashed.
Yeah. It's like Sonic Dreams. You just spin dash in random directions.
Oh man. You know, I really hope that someday we actually get a good Sonic game again.
We're never gonna get a good Sonic game again, and you know it.
Yeah, that's true. Probably.
Oh shit, there's still a sniper on the field.
Maybe you
Nope.
Maybe you should deal with the claw.
Shit,
Claws.
maybe I should deal with the claws. Oh, thank God, Wheeljack's healing himself.
I think when he heals himself, he's not working on the thing he's supposed to be doing to end the sequence.
Well, you know what? I'm happy he's not dying.
Which is a statement you'll never hear anyone say about Wheeljack again. Oh man.
I think I know one Transformers guy who likes Wheeljack. Like, really likes Wheeljack.
Oh, actually, speaking of characters everyone wants to die, what surprised me is that it took J.J. Abrams actually coming out to let everyone know that Jar Jar was not going to be in the new film for Star Wars.
Oh my god.
And my only thought about that is, why did anyone assume he would be there? Like, okay, my opinions of J.J. Abrams are not the best, but even
Super 8 was okay at best.
Yeah. Like, my entire opinion of J.J. Abrams is he makes alright films, but he can't end a film to save his fucking life.
Yeah, he's very, very good at establishing a mystery box, very, very bad at filling it.
Hell, even the Star Trek films were good until the ending, which was always just the most fucking Deus Ex Machinima endings I've ever seen.
Deus Ex Machinima.
Well, what's the fucking phrase?
Machina.
Deus Ex Machina endings I've ever seen in my life. Where it's just like...
Sorry, Jay,
Oh,
it's just too funny.
oh no! Kirk is gonna die. What are we gonna do? Why don't we give him this blood? How will that help him? Shut up. Fair enough, I suppose. Oh no, we're gonna get sucked into this wormhole. I don't know, why don't we just fire our car's engine into it? Alright, how are we gonna fly home? Shut up. Also, apparently there's gonna during the screening of the new Star Wars films, the next Star Trek sequel is gonna have its first movie preview.
Really?
Yeah.
I still think it's dumb that we have Star Trek and Star Wars in the hands of the same guy.
Well, don't worry, Star Wars. He's only having Star Wars for one movie.
Oh, only one?
Yeah. They're doing the same thing they did with the Avengers, where a director gets each one.
Okay.
And so far, from what we can tell, the sequel is having most of the same characters. So, odds are what they did was they wrote it all out at the same time. This is my theory for how the only way I could see this working well. Hopefully they wrote it all at the same time, and then they just pieced it out which director gets which piece.
Okay.
Because filming for the sequel is already underway.
I hope that's how they did it too, because whenever you try to write things in multiple stretches, it suddenly turns to garbage.
Yeah. You forget a lot of important details.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
Why is this robot arm so much better than every robot arm we've ever seen?
I don't know.
Is this like King Arm? Is this like the mother of all graboids?
This one is Dr. Octopus, and I can't even tell you that they're...
Doc Ock transcends.
And I can't even tell you they're not graboids, because what the fuck else would you call them other than graboid or robo-arm?
Yeah. Actually, graboid takes an entirely new meaning with them. It becomes a pun.
Yep. I love being the tiny car.
I'm not gonna bother pointing out that you just drove up a flight of stairs.
Yup.
Why would a spaceship operated by transforming robots need stairs?
For when they're in their robot forms.
Nothing's ever easy. I gotta take that thing down.
I don't know. I guess I must be alone in thinking that if like your race can natively transform, you should probably just build your design around the concept that you're probably going to transform a lot.
Yeah. Honestly, in Transformers, a lot of ships are built really, really long, with, like, really long hallways, because they assume like, the Transformers are just gonna transform into cars to travel long distances.
Well, like,
Their ships tend to be one long tube with doors on either side.
I was gonna say, like, whenever they show off Cybertron, it should look like a city that's not built with walking in mind.
It isn't. Like, at all.
Like,
Cybertron is, like...
Cybertron should just be...
So dumb!
I have never seen an eyeball in a stun state before, but there it is.
Oh, fuck.
Well, he got you.
No, I just ran out of jumps.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He bamboozled you.
Ah, damn it!
Oh, that was great. Goddamn, this eyeball is throwing you through the fucking loop.
I'm out of bullets. I have to hit him with my sword.
Man, Luke Skywalker tried that, and then Han Solo made fun of him. Hokey religions won't stop fucking space bots. Oh man, have you ever seen that fucking... Have you seen that fucking video someone made of just someone replaced all of Darth Vader's lines in the Star Wars films with Bible quotes?
I've seen the Homer Simpson one.
Long story short, it's exactly as I described. So it's just like, it makes the scene where the guy's just like, your dedication to that dead religion so much funnier because he's actually quoting the Bible.
That's amazing. Your lack of faith disturbs me.
Oh god, actually, what's really funny is, you know Thomas the Tank Engine?
Yep.
So you know what I learned about that recently?
That George Carlin and Ringo Starr were both,
No, I knew that for a long time. No, it was written by a vicar.
Really?
And suddenly a lot of that show makes a lot more sense. Like the borderline barbaric punishments the trains had to endure. Like that time Percy mouthed off so they walled him up in a fucking tunnel. Never to see the light of day again. Or no, That wasn't even the bad part. The cruel part was that he could only see the light of day, and he couldn't talk because they wouldn't give him any coal for steam.
Oh,
So all he could do
God.
was sit in the tunnel and stare.
I do not remember that.
Yeah, man, that show was disturbing. Like, in retrospect. Because there's that one compilation of all the trains getting destroyed, and it's not, like, fake. It was actual clips of episodes of trains careening off cliffs and shattering.
Man, in retrospect, that show is dark.
Yeah. Man, it was a totalitarian society.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. Where Mr. Conductor was in charge of every train.
Alright, we'll see you next time, folks.
Bye, everybody.
Transformers, more than meets the eye. The Transformers.